Yo then guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to be talking about the fuckery that was the weekend. Chelsea versus Manchester United, away at Old Trafford, first game of the season, and we lose 4-0. Now, honestly, I was at work at this point. I haven't been able to watch the game. I've seen it since. I've seen the highlights. But I wasn't able to watch the entire game, which was really, really frustrating when it got to the 18th minute and Rashford had a penalty. Yeah. So looking at the stats, it didn't seem like we were that bad. 54% possession over Man United's 46. We had 7 more shots than them, 2 more shots on target than them, a few more corners, and overall there was 28 fouls in the game, but overall I thought it could have gone either way until I looked at the highlights. The first 15 minutes, right up until that penalty, we were looking like the better team. We were putting pressure on them. Abraham had a couple good attempts, hit the crossbar, and Abraham played okay during the entire game, to be honest with you. Not really what I can say about a fair few of those players on that pitch. Zouma, oh no. Now, I was the one to praise Zouma when I saw that he was in the team. I saw him, I think it was probably 2016, 2015. He was doing so well against United themselves, the team that we just lost to 4-0. I always remember the striker was through and Zouma just comes out of nowhere and stops the shot, slides, and everyone's like going mental at him for him, really happy. Seeing him Sunday and seeing him in friendly, he's not the player. He's not the player. I don't know what has gone on at Everton. He's lost quality. The sloppiness to give away that penalty. What is he doing? Why he's sliding? I understand he may lose balance there. Why he's flicking a leg out to tackle is beyond me. Jockey. Literally just jockey the fucker. And you'll be okay. He turned back. Zouma fell on the floor, swung a leg at him. And of course, Rashford, I'm not saying he dived. The second he feels a leg, he's going to go to ground anyway. But it looks like he did take him out. Rashford had no choice but to go down. But yeah, the second you feel a leg in the penalty box, kick you at that speed, you're going to go down anyway. And yeah, it pretty much game lost from there on. David De Gea had a few good saves, but nothing where we really attacked. We are the new Arsenal. We are the new Arsenal. We have a decent up front. Abraham, plenty of chances, and he looks threatening. We have Hudson-Odoi coming back. We have Pulisic. Pulisic looks insane. And our defence, but one player, is shite. Absolutely shite. Azpilicueta, he's not a captain. We had John Terry. Okay, he's a captain. He had the voice to scream at that defence, to scream at those players, to get them into position, to get them to do what he wanted. Azpilicueta is not that kind of guy. He's just not. John Terry was a leader. Azpilicueta is not. Yeah, at the age of, I think he's 30 years old. Give me a second. Cesar Azpilicueta. He is, okay, he's 29. Yeah, he's not a captain, I'm afraid. Defo not. The reason I said the defence but one player was because... So Emerson looked amazing, okay? Emerson, I'm pretty sure had more shots than our strikers did. And more attacking opportunities. The way he just bombed up that wing. That's what we want to see more of. That's really what we want to see more of. I don't know if Azpilicueta is quick enough to be on that wing. If only we still had Moses. Do you remember that? Yeah, do you remember when we had Moses and he was running up the wing and he played amazing under Conte? Well, for some reason, we've just forgotten about him again. I understand he had a few bad spells where he fucked up in the FA Cup final against Arsenal, where he gave away a penalty and got sent off and we ended up losing the game. But overall, he was pretty decent, okay? Better than Azpilicueta on the wing. Now, it just sucks that Kante is just coming back from an injury, so he wasn't able to come on until like the 73rd minute. If we start playing Jorginho over Kante, I will give up. We need Kante in that mix to play where he used to play before Sarri tries to change him, and get him back. I think the thing that's most scary for me now is that we have 5 defenders in the club, or 5 defenders that would play. We won't be playing Tomori. I'm sorry, we won't. Yeah, but we have 5 defenders that can possibly play. So if one gets injured, we have 4 defenders. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. So our defence is literally just watching the ball when it comes to the second one. It's absolutely shocking. Like, I don't understand what happens. Martial just has a simple tap-in. Kepa's positioning isn't the best. He takes a while to come from that post into the centre of the goal and then gets nutmegged. It's not great. So Pereira is on the right-hand side of the box with, like, 1 defender marking 2 players. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Azpilicueta is fucking shocking here. Nowhere near Martial. Nowhere fucking near him. Literally ball watching. Not looking. Look, he's looking back past the box and there's nobody behind him. There's nobody. There's not a Chelsea player. There's not a United player. I understand what he's looking back to see if there's anyone there. But he's not even looking at his fucking man. He doesn't look at his man before he looks behind him to see if anyone's running in. He doesn't even look at his man until Martial has the ball at his feet. And then Azpi goes, oh, maybe I should grab his shirt. Grabs his shirt and fucking Martial just taps it in. Azpi just literally, he tries to slide tackle. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Literally, he's behind him and he tries slide tackling. I don't know if he tries to go round him, but he just goes straight into the back of him. If Martial doesn't hit it, it's a penalty anyway. But it's just ridiculous. Goes straight through Kepa's legs and it's just a shocking show of defense. Absolutely awful. Then, what is it, 2 minutes later? 2 minutes later, fucking Pogba plays a ball from in his own half straight into 30, literally not even 30 yards out. He's about 23 yards out. Straight ahead of Azpi, straight ahead of everybody. Just about stays on side. Nobody's stopping Rashford and he just slots it into the back of the net. And at this point we're like, okay. Azpilicueta, you're shit. What the fuck are you doing? You're not marking your man for a second time. There's a guy running straight past you and you go, oh, give it a couple seconds. Oh, maybe I should run with him now. We then have a defender down in the box. I think it's Kurt Zouma. 2 Man United players stop, but none of our players stops. The ref is not going to call it anyway. Pogba goes running down the wing, passes it into Martial, and Pogba's just straight there. Fucking Azpilicueta again is shocking. Pogba does a simple little pass, and fucking Daniel James just slots it home. So unlucky with the deflection. So unlucky with the deflection. Yeah, the deflection just comes straight off Emerson's knee and Kepa has no chance. But once again, for the fucking 3rd time, Azpilicueta is cut completely open. And he's our captain. He's our captain. Now I'm saying this straight here, like right here, right now. This is not Lampard's fault. Okay? It's not Lampard's fault. We lost David Luiz. Wasn't his fault. He said at the very beginning, if you don't want to be here, get out. Which is fair enough. David Luiz didn't turn up to training because he wanted to push a move to Arsenal. Actual snake. Actual snake. He knocks us out of the Champions League after going to PSG and celebrates like he's just won the fucking World Cup. He then comes back to us and signs a contract in May. So he signs a contract in May to say he's going to stay for another 2 years. Frank Lampard says, you're over 30, you're 32 years old. There's no guarantee that you're going to be in the first team. He doesn't like it and he forces away to Arsenal. Of all teams, Arsenal. Of all fucking teams, a London club rival And a team that doesn't have Champions League. What, are you just trying to go to... I don't even know anymore. It's not a worse club. Because at this point, I think they would smash us in a game. But you don't want to stay in Champions League. You'd rather go to fucking Arsenal, who are in the Europa League. Okay, whatever. I give up. There's already people on the Lampard out train. Pricks. Absolute pricks. The guy didn't have a fucking chance. He had no choice. He couldn't go out and buy players. David Luiz wanted to leave. He's instantly left with this defence. It's not like he's gone out and bought this shitty defence. That's what he's been left with. Honestly, if we get top 6 this year, I'll be happy. That's how it's gone now. That's how it's gone. Arsenal have majorly improved their side with David Luiz. And they've also got the likes of Pepe as well. And another defender, I believe. Maybe he's not a defender, I'm not too sure. Yeah, they've improved their defence. They've improved their attack. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, boys. Liverpool have held on to their main 3. Salah, Firmino and Mane. So they're looking good. They may be top 2 again. City have improved a little bit. They've lost Vincent Kompany, but he was getting a little bit old. I can't remember the guy that they bought. I can't remember his name now. They've held on to Sane as well. He was meant to go to Bayern Munich. They've managed to hold on to him, so that's very good. I know he's injured at the moment, but still, it's always a positive when you manage to hold on to someone with Sane's talent. Man United have improved a little bit, obviously with Maguire now, 85 million, I know. They've still improved. They've got Daniel James as well. And they've got a couple of other players. Spurs have fucking invested in the first time in 3 transfer windows. Got Sessegnon and Lo Celso, is it? Lo Celso? I think it's Lo Celso. Something like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they do this year. Even Everton have massively improved their squad. With the likes of... Who did they get? Keane? Was it Keane? I think it was Keane from Juventus. Yes, they got Moise Kean? Yeah, Moise Kean, who is a centre forward. He's been banging in goals. They got him for 24 million rather, from Juventus. They also got Alex Iwobi for 27 million. Bearing in mind, Keane is 19 years old and he's been banging in the goals. Alex Iwobi is 23, and if you saw the goal that he scored against Chelsea in the Europa League final, you know he's a baller. They got Andre Gomez, they made that permanent for 22.5 million. They got Fabian Delph, they got Sidibe, they got Gabarmin is his name, I think, who's a CDM for 22.5 million from Mainz, I don't know. The biggest loss that they had, though, is that they lost to Idrissa Gana Gueye. Which, yeah, was a massive loss. So all these teams are massively improving around us, and we had no chance but to stick with a younger side. Hazard's left. Our quality's gone... It's took a fucking nosedive, I'll be honest. Okay? Hazard was one of the best players in the Premier League, if not the best player in the Premier League that we've seen since maybe Bale, maybe Ronaldo. But yeah, it will be interesting to see how the rest of the games go. Chelsea face Leicester on Sunday at 4:30 again. Hopefully that's not a curse and we don't lose 4-0 to them as well. Otherwise, I will cry. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to be the guy that moans about Lampard, okay? I haven't moaned about him in this video, and I'm not going to moan about him this season because he's come in and he's having to deal with what he's got. That's what he's having to do with what he's got. He has no other choice. So, yeah, I'm just going to back him. And hopefully, if this season doesn't go right, we'll still give him another one with transfers. The last thing I want to happen is for his stature at the club to take a nosedive and for him to leave and for everyone to not remember him as the club legend, but to remember him as the failed manager who got us, I don't know, finishing 14th, 15th, bottom half of the table. Yeah, anywhere below 6th is bad. But anyway, we'll see, I guess. This is where we're going to end this video, though, guys. An awful display of football over the weekend, but it's only the first game of the season. Yes, we're 19th with a goal difference of -4, but we've still got another 37 games to go. We can still do this, okay? We can still do this. So yeah, hopefully we improve in the next game. Fingers crossed. I might do a UFL game for that, or a video. I might, because it's 4:30 on a Sunday, so I'll be off. So yeah, fingers crossed I get that done. But anyway then guys, this is where we're going to end this video. If you did enjoy it, then please smash that like button. Comment what you thought of the game. Comment what you think of Chelsea's chances in the comments down below. I'll be very interested to see what you have to say. Share this video around. I would love to get in a little community. Forgot to say subscribe if you are brand new, and ding dong that notification bell. Other than that guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.